Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome to Jerry Mac Live.
Sometimes love will bloom in the springtime. Then like flowers in summer, it will grow. And then fade away in the winter, when the cold winds begin to blow. But when it's evergreen, evergreen, it will last through the summer and winter too. When love is evergreen, evergreen, like my love for you. So hold my hand and tell me you'll be mine through laughter or through tears. Then let the whole world see our love will be evergreen through all the years. For when it's evergreen, evergreen, it will last through the summer and winter too. When love is evergreen, evergreen, like my love for you.
Yes, I am well, and I hope everyone is.
I wish I could have grown old with you. I wish I still knew the things you do. There isn't a day I don't review something you said as my mind pictures you. I suppose I stay lost in our yesterdays, and I'm unable to act this role I now play. Not long ago, our anniversary slipped away, and I said a prayer for you on your birthday. I wish I could have grown old with you. I wish we still shared secrets only we knew. There's some so happy to go their separate ways. For us, it has been our greatest mistake. And even and lost places we would find. Now are where my mind spends time, and we are there forever together, you and me. And there's no place in this world I'd rather be. My mind now forever stays young with you. I believe it's the one place our love stays new. It's a way to remember, heart so true. In days uncomplicated by me and you. I believe it's the one place I'll always find. Our romance lasts forever in space and time, and forever we'll be together without having to find that sometimes people together change their minds.
That was Steve Atkins. Here is my nephew's son, which makes him my great nephew, right?
I'm on the music highway with country on my mind. I left my hometown sweetheart behind. Heading into the sunset, couldn't see what Arkansas. I'm on my way to Nashville to give it my all. I've been to Gatlinburg, Pensacola, Ohio, even South Dakota, but I still plan to come and see you, my honky-tonk girlfriend, dude. Last summer in Kentucky was a sold-out laser light show. I kissed a girl there, she did the hokey pokey. Then I drove west to Hollywood to show the crowd I could sing my heart out. It reminded me of my favorite song. I've been to Gatlinburg, Pensacola, Ohio, even South Dakota, but I still plan to come and see you, my honky-tonk girlfriend, dude. Well, dude, this is where the road ends. All we have to do is find out where the honky-tonk is, and we'll be on our way. 'Cause she's been there all along, singing her favorite song. I'm on my way to see her, even if it's right or wrong. My honky-tonk girlfriend, dude. I've been to Gatlinburg, Pensacola, Ohio, even South Dakota, but I still plan to come and see you, my honky-tonk girlfriend, dude. My honky-tonk girlfriend, dude. my honky-tonk girlfriend, dude. My honky-tonk girlfriend, dude.
That was my great nephew Adam Sutton doing something he wrote. Here is yours truly, Jerry Mack.
I come to the garden alone, while the dew is still on the rose, and the voice I hear falling on my ear, the Son of God discloses.
And he walks with me, and he talks with me, and he tells me I am his own, and the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known.
I'd stay in the garden with him, all through the night. Around me is falling, but he bids me go to the voice of woe. His voice to me is calling.
And he walks with me, and he talks with me, and he tells me I am his own, and the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known.
And the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known.
That was yours truly, Jerry Mack. You know what you got to do, no matter what you got to do, whether you're a bricklayer or a carpenter or a truck driver, it ain't nothing like practice that makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. Remember that. And singers have to practice too. Here is Laura Gerard, who's in the room with us, practicing.
Here's a song I love to sing. It's about the man that wears my ring. And even though tempted he knows, I'll make sure that he gets everything. Cause when he's cold, he knows I'm warm. And I warm him in my arms. a shelter from the storm. I'm his song when it feels like singing, and I swing when it feels like swinging. Don't know what I do that's right, but it makes him come home at night. And when he's home, I make sure he's never alone. And that's why I keep singing my song. And when he's home, I make sure he's never alone. And that's why I keep singing my song.
Here's more practice for Laura Gerard.
Sure gets quiet when the kids go to bed. We sit here in the silence, putting on what must be said. I read a book, you watch TV, as our love dies quietly. I'm so sad, I don't know what I just read. Somebody should leave, but which one should it be? You need the kids, and they need me. Somebody should leave, but we hate to give in. We keep hoping somehow we might meet each other again. You say goodnight, turn and face the wall. We lie here in the darkness, and the tears start to fall. If it was only you and me, goodbye might come more easily. But what about those babies down the hall? Somebody should leave, but which one should it be? You need the kids, and they need me. Somebody should leave, but we hate to give in. We keep hoping somehow we might meet each other again. Somebody should leave, but we hate to give in. We just hope, keep hoping we might meet each other again.
Here's some more practice from Laura Gerard. She said she wanted to put these songs in a wagon and pull them Wonder where she wants to pull him to. Maybe she wants to pull him across town.
Come and look out through the window. That big old moon is shining down. Tell me now, don't it remind you of a blanket on the ground? Remember back when Lurk first found us, with us slipping high down, and we loved beneath the moonlight, on the blanket on the ground. I'll get the blanket from the bedroom. We'll go walking once again to that spot down by the river, where our sweet love first began. Just because we are married don't mean we can't slip around. So let's walk out through the moonlight and lay the blanket on the ground. Oh, remember how excited we used to get when love was young. That old moon was our best buddy. We couldn't wait for night to come. Now you know you're still inside me. I know you love me like I am. Just once more, I wish you'd love me. On the blanket on the ground. I'll get the blanket from the bedroom. We'll go walking once again to that spot down by the river, where sweet love began. Just because we are married don't mean we can't slip around. So let's walk out through the moonlight, lay the blanket on the ground.
Well, you never know what's going to happen to a person in life. One day you're here, next day you're there. One day nothing's happening for you, next day something is happening for you. I'm going to tell you a story that has to do with that song. That song was written by a friend of mine by the name of Roger Bolden. Roger ended up committing suicide later on. A friend of mine by the name of Jumpin' Gene Simmons, you may have heard of him. He had a real gigantic hit back in 1964 with a song he sang called Haunted House. 30 years later, he wrote a #1 hit song. Him and my friend Tommy Barnes. They wrote a song called Indian Outlaw. That was Tim McGraw's first big hit. Well, when Gene, back in the older days, when he had that hit song out, Haunted House, and he was traveling everywhere and doing shows. He was even on the Dick Clark show, things like that. He was doing a show in Cincinnati, Ohio. And this young man comes out to the show. And when Gene took a break and went on his bus, he knocked on the bus door and asked Gene if he could come in. He came in. And he told Gene that he was a songwriter. And Gene loaned him his guitar, and he sang a couple songs for him. And Gene told him, said, well, you're good. You need to be in Nashville. And the kid asked him, says, well, are you going to Nashville after the show? Gene said, yeah, we're heading down there as soon as the show's over. Said, if you get back in time, you can go with us. So he left. He come back later in time, had everything he owned in a brown paper grocery bag. And Gene takes him to Nashville and introduces him to Paul and George Ritchie, who had just started a publishing company. If George Ritchie's name is familiar to you, it's because he was the one Tammy Wynette was married to when she died. After she was married to George Jones, she was married to George Ritchie. But anyway, they said, well, we can't pay you. We just started a publishing company, but we'll rent you a motel room out here. And it was a cheap motel room. And we'll keep you in bologna and bread and cheese and maybe a little beer. And see if you can write us a song. Well, Roger had written this song, Blanket on the Ground, and had it in his pocket, back pocket, on the jeans he was wearing. For a couple of years, been carrying it around. So the first song he submitted to him was that song, lyrically written, Blanket on the Ground. So they did a demo of it, and Billy Joe Spears recorded it, and it became the first hit that particular publishing company had. And they ended up having a lot more later on. Later on, Roger wrote, he was co-writer with my friend Hal Bynum on writing You Picked a Fine Time to Leave Me, Lucille. Roger also wrote Coward of the County. He was on top of the world. And then, by golly, he killed himself. I don't know why, but he did. But it wouldn't be no Blanket on the Ground song if it wasn't for Roger Bolden. I hope you enjoyed my little story. Here is Sonny Martin, the legendary Sonny Martin, singing a song written by yours truly, Jerry Mack. Now, I could tell you a story about how I come to write that song too, but I'll save it for another day. Here is my friend, the legendary Sonny Martin.
I was a child of the 40s, sitting around that big old radio with my dear mama and daddy, listening to the Opry show. I remember hearing Howdy as friendly as I've ever heard, and how we laughed on Saturday nights to the jokes of Sweet Minnie Pearl. Her real name was Sarah Cannon, but we knew her as Minnie Pearl. And in her private life, she was great, helping people throughout the world. She was friends with more presidents and statesmen than most of us have ever seen. But she loved the real common folks. She was truly the Opry Queen. Minnie was an entertainer and a character loved by all. And you have to think of her old straw hat when you think of the Ryman Hall. She was just so proud to be here, and we were so proud to have her. The young lady from Grinder Switch, she was country music's real pearl. Minnie, I'm just someone who's real thankful for being on this earth with you. And other great ladies will follow, but none will ever fill your Mary Jane's shoes. You were queen of the Grand Ole Opry for 40 years or more. And you took our hearts with you when you walked through heaven's door. Yes, Minnie, you're gone from us now, but you left sweet memories behind. We will never forget you, ma'am. You will forever be on our minds.
Yep, that was written by yours truly, Jerry Mack, and it was being performed by the legendary Sonny Martin, who's no longer with us. He was a great friend of mine. Henny Muskin is in the room, a.k.a. Muskie. And here is Muskie.
But you happen to see the most beautiful girl in the world. And if you did, was she crying, crying? Hey, if you happen to see the most beautiful girl that walked out on me, tell her I'm sorry. Tell her I need my baby. Oh, won't you tell her that I love her? I woke up this morning, realized what I had done. I stood alone in a gold gray gown, and knew I lost my morning sun. I lost my head and I said something. Now from the heartache that the morning brings, I know I'm wrong and I couldn't see. I let my world slip away from me. So hey, that you happen to see the most beautiful girl in the world. And if you did, was she crying, crying? Hey, if you happen to see Tell her I'm sorry. Tell her I need my baby. Oh, won't you tell her that I love her? If you happen to see the most beautiful girl that walk out on me, tell her I'm sorry. Tell her I need my baby. Oh, won't you tell her that I love her? If you happen to see the most beautiful girl that walk out on me, tell her I'm sorry. Tell her I need my baby. Oh, won't you tell her that I love her? If you happen to see the most beautiful girl that walk out on me, tell her I'm sorry. Tell her
Muskie wants everybody to know him by the name Muskie. I think he ought to change his Facebook name from Henny Muskins to Muskie. That way, when you're searching for Muskie on Facebook, it would be easier to find him. Here is Muskie again.
When comes a train, love train. 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 I'm sitting on station 44, and I've been waiting on the floor. I'm thinking on a girl in a train. Oh, bring her back to LA. When comes a train, love train. 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 I'm drinking beer, whiskey, and wine, and I think you be mine. I hope the train comes back. Love train, you know it, I'm Jack. When comes the train, love train. 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 that she only comes to play up her floor. She wrote, I must not cry, that her love for me has died, but she found somebody else, I suppose. Baby blue, baby blue, do you know that I'm still in love with you? Now I know that you won't be here no more. How I need you, how I want you, baby blue. I know I'd not forget all the good times we had, but I know that I can forget you. You're still on my mind, and I know I can find such a girl as mine, sweet baby blue, baby blue, baby blue. Do you know that I'm still in love with you? Now I know that you won't be here no more. How I need you, how I want you, baby blue, baby blue, baby blue. Do you know that I'm still in love with you? Now I know that you won't be here no more. How I need you, how I want you, baby blue. How I need you, how I want you, baby blue.
Yes, that young lady playing that part there was about as talented as any actress I've ever seen. Here is Rodney Mead. He's here in the room with us.
There's a place where Mother Nature got it all together. She knows just when to let wild flowers bloom. Somehow she always seems know exactly what she's doing. And the Lord's all fit to punish elbow room. Have you ever been down to Colorado? I spend a lot of time there in my mind. And if God doesn't live in Colorado, I bet that's where he spends most of his time. I'd love to be there watching early in the morning. The sun comes up and crowns a mountain king. If by chance you dare to be there, high up on the mountain, I swear that you can hear the angels sing. Have you ever been down to Colorado? I spend a lot of time there in my mind. And if God doesn't live in Colorado, I bet that's where he spends most of his time. I bet that's where he spends most of his time. Looking back on the memories of the dance we shared beneath the stars above. For a moment, all the road ride, how could have I known he'd ever say goodbye? And now I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. On my better not to change, to miss the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. Holding you, I held everything for a moment. Wasn't I king? But if I'd only known that you can't fall, hey, here's a sin, I might have changed it all. And now, what I didn't know, the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives better left to chance, could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. Our lives better left to change, could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. I've got an old slouch hat, got my roll on my shoulder. I'm as free as a breeze, as deep as I please, just a roaming around. Got a million brains, I don't feel any older. I've got nothing to lose, not even the blues, just a bumming around. So whenever worry starts to bother me, I grab my coat, old slouch hat, hit the trail again. You see, I ain't got a dime. I don't feel any older. I'm as free as a breeze, as deep as I please, just a bummer around. So whenever worry starts to bother me, I grab my coat, old slouch hat, hit the trail again. You see, I ain't got a dime. I don't feel any older. I've got nothing to lose, not even the blues, just a bumming around. I'm as free as a breeze, as deep as I please, just a bumming around.
That was my friend from Colorado, where it's 90-something degrees out there right now. I think he said 95. Here in Pennsylvania, it's 81 degrees right now. And that's hot enough for me. I don't need it to be 95. Here is Melissa Patagano.
It's crying out to you, lost and afflicted, estranged and confused. There is an answer, it's right in front of you. I know you're hurting, just ask what to do. Dear Lord, please help me, 'cause I need you so desperately. Dear Lord, please help me, 'cause I need
That was Melissa Patagano. And here she is again to close this show for us. And we'll be back in less than 5 hours at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Y'all come back and join us then. Melissa Patagano is going to sing us home. I am Jerry Mack, and I will be back.